Okay, so the question is, how do I get started in trading? That's the number one question I always get asked as a person who trades, right? I've been trading for 15 years, but also as a coach to a lot of people for the past 6 years. I started teaching in 2020. Now it's 2026, so it's been a while, right? But that's the number one question. That's the number one question I always get asked, whether, I meet someone out and about, or even when someone just reaching out because they were referred by a friend or family. How do I get started in trading? So here's my answer, okay? Number one, you need to have some time, right? Separated that if you do want to learn how to trade, you do have to spend some time, like anything in life. You want to, lose weight, you gotta go to the gym, you gotta eat right. You wanna go on a trip, you gotta spend the time saving some money or whatever it is that you're gonna do, right? For trading is the same thing. For trading, you have to separate some time, but then you need the right tools. All right. So I'm just gonna get straight to the point. What kind of tools do I recommend? Well, first you need a platform. You need to join a platform. I'm gonna leave you guys a link to TradingView right below this video. And when you go to the link, it's going to take you here. Okay. When it takes you here, like it says here, you can sign up for free, right? Free 99, zero forever sign up. You just have to log in with your, email, whatever email it is that you use, Gmail, Hotmail, whatever. So yeah, TradingView, the link I'm gonna leave it behind. So TradingView, you sign up. Me, I'm already signed up. I just wanted to show you how it looks for you when you click on the link. TradingView does offer monthly plans where you get more stuff for it. They also offer, try out their different plans for 30 days for free. Here you can see two charts. Here you'll be able to see four charts, eight charts, 16 charts, and then a whole bunch of different things that you're going to need, right? Like indicators and stuff like that. As you get better or as you take trading serious and you take it as a professional. Me, myself, I have the premium, but again, I've been doing this for a long time and I need a lot of the stuff that's offered here for everything that I do. Okay. But for someone who's just starting, I would say the free one, right? Just sign up for free, try it out. You're going to be able to do simulation trading. So let me show you a little bit of that. I'm going to log into my account. So this will be the platform. It's web-based. You don't have to download it. Okay. Once you're inside, see I'm inside, you can click right here on products, super charts, and then this is where you go to start trading. So let me show you how it looks when you first get in. So this is it. It's a chart. It's going to show you these things called candlesticks, Japanese candlesticks. Up here, you're gonna have your different times and all that stuff. So this is TradingView. You're gonna need a platform. What do I say after you have the platform? You need to, like I said, educate yourself. Whether you want to come and learn directly from me how to use it, come and join, right? I have a free Discord as well. I'm gonna leave you guys a link to the free Discord that I have below. But let me expand on this a little bit so you guys can see, make myself a little smaller here. So this is TradingView. And in TradingView, you'll be able to buy and sell. Now, how can you practice for free? You can come here once you've signed in. And then these are all the different brokers. You can sign up with a free account with some of these brokers, or you can just directly use paper trading with TradingView. Click here, and voila, now you're able to buy and sell and come here, right? Sell, buy, and then the amount of stuff you want to do. Do you want to practice? So right here, see how this is the product? It's called the NASDAQ 100. Let's say you wanted to trade crypto. You can come to crypto and, Bitcoin or whatever you want to do. Let's say you wanted to trade stocks. You wanted to buy some Tesla stock or Apple stock or SpaceX, right? SpaceX and try it out as a sim. You can do that as well, right? Just choose it. Go to SpaceX and then it's going to take you to SpaceX. You go to buy, and then down here you put the amount of shares you want to buy with the amount of money that you're playing with. Now, usually, what is the amount of money you're playing with? It's about 100,000, and then you can play around and grow the account. So that's how much they give you, about $100,000 to play with, and then you just choose where you want to buy. Here's the cool thing about this too. You can drag this down and say, on that 1,000 shares, how much you're willing to risk to see if you can make that amount of money. But again, you want to learn how to trade as well. You just don't want to come in here and gamble. Okay. So educate yourself. What is the first way you can educate yourself? Again, free 99. So free 99, you can just go to YouTube, search how to use TradingView for beginners, and you're gonna get a whole bunch of videos. Just watch some of that. Get acquainted, right? Get accustomed to the charts. So that's my first advice to all of you. Now, my second advice. Second advice is yes, there is a whole bunch of different things you can trade, as you can see here in TradingView. These are all the different products in regards to SpaceX. But if you look at all the different things you can trade, it is a whole bunch of stuff, right? It's actually broken down into like different financial assets, stocks. A lot of you, know what a stock is or should know at least by saying, oh yeah, Apple stock, Nvidia stock. If you still want to learn from zero what all that is, you can come and learn, or just again for free 99, YouTube, look it up. What's a stock? You can trade funds. These are all the different funds, the SPY, the QQQ, blah, 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 all this stuff. You can trade futures, you can trade Forex, you can trade crypto, you can trade indices, bonds, and so on and so on and so on, options and all that. But here is my second advice, right? My second advice is yes, there is a whole bunch of things you can trade, but I don't want you to waste your time trading stuff you shouldn't even be touching. Okay. So I'm going to get straight to the point. What should you be trading? Start with futures. Futures is a market where you can trade all these different products, right? All these different things that exist. But just like we've narrowed it down, right? I've narrowed it down for you not to trade stocks because to trade stocks, you need good capital, right? To make it worth your while. And I mean, if you have capital, go ahead, learn how to trade stocks. Come and watch me trade. Come and, go and watch some other people, pay for a mentor that will teach you how to capitalize on trading stocks. Funds, same thing. If it's a good mentor, they will teach you how to do that. Forex, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you stay away. Stay away from Forex. I traded Forex for a long time. Yes, you could make some money, but it's a market that is not regulated. And because it's not regulated, the prices can be manipulated. So, crypto, I don't trade crypto. I kind of just buy and hold for the reason that, yes, you can trade crypto and there are crypto traders out there, but it's very volatile. And if you don't know what you're doing, and if you're not, let's say, pro status already trading crypto, you are going to lose money. You're going to lose money. So I'm telling you straight off the bat, my second advice is choose the right products to start with. Weed out everything you don't need. So again, stocks, it's only for people who have tons of money that want to learn how to invest in stock. Funds, same thing, right? You can trade options with the options market. Forex, stay away. Crypto, I wouldn't touch it. Indices, bonds, and all this is for more investors, not traders. But futures is for perfect for traders. Now, inside of futures, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of different um, products. But I'm going to tell you right now, stay away from almost everything and just focus, become a master of one or two. Some people like to trade gold. Some people like to trade, crude oil. Me, myself, I like to trade two different products. Which ones are they? The NASDAQ index, the NASDAQ 100, and the S&P 500 basket. So I'm always trading the New York stock market based on how its baskets are doing, the baskets of 500 or the basket of 100. Now, I trade these right here, and then that's it. That's how I weed out everything else. I don't trade anything else. So I trade futures, I trade the NASDAQ 100 or the ES. Why do I do that? I do that because you can make good money with a small amount of money. What do I mean by that? You don't need a lot of money, right? You don't need a lot of money to start trading futures. You can go the personal route where you can fund your own account. You can create an account with one of the brokers, like I showed you, and fund it with, I don't know, $300, $500, maybe even $1,000 to start. And then you can start trading these micro contracts on a daily basis. Now, if you don't want to go that route because it's your own money, you don't want to be risking your own money because you're learning, you're so new to the whole concept of trading, then you can go into funding. There's a lot of funding firms. I'm going to leave you guys a link so that you can read up a little bit more on funding firms. It'll be my website when it says prop firms. We'll take you to these funding firms. You can read up all on it. But basically, what they are is they're looking for people who are disciplined traders and they're willing to fund you. They're willing to allow you access to capital so that you can trade it and you get a big percentage of the profits once you start making some profits. Okay. So futures are always going to be the way that I would recommend anyone to do it. And I would just trade these two products, right? The S&P 500 and the NASDAQ. If you come and watch me, right, here on this channel on YouTube, you're gonna see that most of the time I'm not trading anything else other than these two things, these two products. Why? Because it's very lucrative. How lucrative? I mean, I could show you a good example. Let's pick the Nasdaq, and I trade it on a daily basis. So the cool thing about this as well is that TradingView allows you to practice. You can rewind to specific days, right? By going like this, rewind, and I can say, let me go to Thursday. What time? Right before the market opens. I'm gonna zoom in to, let's say, 2 minutes. And the market, let's say, it's about to open at 9:30. Down here, once you're in the replay and you've chosen where you want to start, you can actually bring down the speed of how it plays out, and then you just hit play. So you hit play, and as you hit play, the market will start moving. Now, up here is where you can choose how many contracts. So you're not going to be buying shares, you're going to be buying contracts. So again, I invite you to come and educate yourself on, what this is and how you make money on it. But let's start with one contract, right? Let's say this is coming down, right? For those of you, now it's going up. Okay, cool. I want to buy because it's going up. There we go. I just bought one. Now, the way you get paid here, I paused it so you guys can take a look. Pause it. The way you get paid here is I bought one contract right at this blue line, which then is identified by this price, 29,425. Did I have to pay $29,425 for that? No, I don't. In futures, you're not buying shares at the particular price wherever this product price is. No, you're buying a contract. And this contract, because it's a micro contract, it's like, I don't know if you guys ever rented a car. Like if you rented a car here in the States or wherever you're watching this video from, most of the time you have to give a deposit. Once you give a deposit, then they tell you, okay, this is how much it's going to cost for the car. But same thing here. When you're buying one of these micro contracts, out of the money you're managing, they're gonna ask for, you need to have a certain amount of money in order to purchase a contract. So to purchase one contract in the micro Nasdaq on an intraday, like if you're trading that same day, if you're willing to buy and sell on the same day, it's only depending on the broker or depending on the funding firm, it's only $100 that you have to put down. So right here, I'm putting $100 down, whether it's my own money or whether it's using the funding firm's money. Now, that $100 gives me the right? I own now a contract, gives me the right that for every $1 this thing goes up. So let me zoom in a little bit more. My price where I got in, where I said I want to buy, says 29,425.50. So for $1 that it goes up to, let's say 29,426.50, that $1 difference, they're gonna pay me $2. Okay. Just that price difference. If it goes below, see, this is a stop loss, is what we call a stop loss. I can manage how much I'm willing to risk. Let's say I'm willing to risk right here. Like if the market pulls back and it goes down to here and it's down, I'm willing to risk that $100 out of whatever money I'm managing. Okay. But for every $1 it goes in my favor, see the take profit, meaning the money you're willing to make, you can drag it up. And as you drag it up, you can start seeing how much money you can make on your money. So imagine you're going in with a deposit of $100, and in that same $100, you can actually start making, X amount of money, even double your money. You can't do that with a share. You can't do that by buying shares and then shares will go up $1, $2, $3, and that's all you make on the day. With futures, it's like, okay, let me go in with whether it's your own money or funding money. And this contract only costs $100 to hold. And for every $1 it goes in my favor because I said it was going to go up, I'm making $2. Based on these previous spots that it was before, I'm aiming to see if it's going to go up there. If it's going to go up there, this one contract can make us $182. See, let's press play. Down here, I'm willing to risk 100. Okay, so it's going. Here's the other cool thing. Before it touches, boom, we made 182. But the other cool thing I wanted to show you guys is that, yes, this you can practice, you can see how it works, right? I'm gonna hit play again because I want to show you something else. There we made the money. Um, but let me show you again. Bang, bang. I want to see that green candle. Bang. Okay, so I'm gonna buy. Again, I'm gonna hit pause right here. I'm gonna put this back up here where it was. Let's say up here, like $200. And then I'm gonna put this down here. Bear with me, all right? You're gonna learn something cool, which a lot of people don't understand sometimes, but once I show you like this, you're gonna understand. So I bought one contract, and remember, each contract pays me $2 for every dollar that goes in the favor of it, or it takes away $2 every time it goes against me because I said I wanted this market to go up. So right here, I'm risking $89 to make 215. I'm gonna press play, and then I'm gonna show you something cool. All right, so pause. Pause. How much money am I making? Right here, it tells me how much money I'm making. It says plus $165. So on this trade, even though it has not touched my target, and even though it has not pulled back to my risk, I'm already making $165. The cool thing is that let's say you're like, man, $165 in, remember, these candles represent 2 minutes, 2, 4, 6, 8 minutes. That's really good money. I want to get out. If you want to get out, you can just hit right here, close position. If you hit that there, boom, that's it. You lock in 165. You don't need for it to go up here in order for you to make this money. You don't need to continue to be in the trade to lose this, right? Let it come back on you. You can just lock in that money by closing the position. The other cool thing you can do is if you see that is going in your favor and you want to capitalize more, you can always drag this at any time. Drag your take profit up to continue to make more money. And here's the other cool thing that I wanted to show you, which is, okay, I'm already making money. Let me chase it. I'm going to chase this market and I'm going to lock in no matter what, this trade is already won. I'm locking in $118 or I'm going to let it continue to go up to 283. I'm going to go ahead and press play and let's see what happens. Are we going to take $118 positive play or are we going to continue to go or am I going to continue to chase? So it's going, keeps going. I can continue to chase. See, 145. Oh, boom, went right to the target. But let's say it didn't go to the target. I can continue to chase, 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 and narrow down that window to make money. All right. So that's number two. Number two is choose the right product that you can actually make it worth your while to actually trade where it's not costing you an arm and a leg to actually trade. All right. So Futures, that's why futures right now is so popular because you can actually make really good money with very low risk to yourself on your own capital and very low risk if you start going the funding way. All right. So number one, again, here's the platform. Learn how to use it, go to YouTube, learn more about it, right? Come and watch some of my videos. Come and learn if you want to learn from me. I have an academy. Here's my site. There's three ways actually. Sorry, three ways to join the pack, the Wolf Pack. This is the Day Trading Wolf channel. You can come and try us out. $50. I give you guys daily insights. I have educational resources, videos where I teach from A to Z, just like I'm doing right now, how to trade, what platforms to use, what tools to use, how to use TradingView, how to use Thinkorswim, how to use all these different platforms that we use in trading and learn how to use the tools so that you can get better at becoming a professional. So all that educational stuff is in there. You can join the community access to the Discord. I can show you the Discord real quick. Boom. Here's the community, right? I have a free Discord. I'm going to leave that link as well, right? Free Discord for people who just want to come and hang out with us and see what we're doing. I have one in English. I have one in Spanish because this is a bilingual channel, and I share some of my stats and share, videos on what I'm thinking about the market, my own trades, some of my students sharing their, results. This is really good. This is actually Jose. He's one of my one-on-one students. I also teach one-on-one, and he's gotten to a point where he has 10 accounts, right? 10 accounts, and he's replicating across 10 accounts. All he looks for, it's a trade that made him that day on what, August 5th, $314.50. But because he's replicating to 10 accounts, when he summed up everything, right? This right here, plus another five more that gave him this total, daily profit and loss, right? Daily P&L positive. He made $3,047.20 one day. Okay. This is very possible. He's a student that started with me on one-on-ones in February of this year, 2026. We're now in August, and he's already on his way. Very proud of Jose. Very proud of a lot of my other students as well. You'll see some of them here. If you do become one of my students, this is free, but if you do become one of my students, you get access to the private chats, but also access to Watch Me Trade Live. Now, how do you get access to Watch Me Trade Live? It would be the Nest plan, which would be the elite plan. Again, very, very affordable, 99 bucks a month. You get everything in pro, you get advanced strategies. So teach you other more pro and advanced strategies. You get to watch me live trade Monday through Thursday from like about 9:45 to maybe 11 a.m. You'll see me actually trade my own accounts and trade my own funding accounts, my own personal accounts, where I'm actually still there with you as you join that private chat or that private room. You can ask me questions, right? Like, hey, what are you seeing here? Why are you buying there? Why are you selling there? Boom. How much better can it get if you have the coach right there trading in front of you and explaining to you why, right? Aside from the education you get on videos, you get to also watch me trade live and ask me questions directly. You can do it through a chat or you can do it through voice because I open up the voice channel for everybody to be able to speak in case you have a question. All right. That's the exclusive access. And then, like Jose, if you want to take advantage, like Jose, and say, hey, you know what? I actually want to learn one-on-one with you. I get on a Zoom call with you. And then we decide what would be a good schedule for us to meet on a one-on-one basis through Zoom. And with that 500 a month, you get access to all the other stuff, watch me trade live, but you also get access to meet with me 2 hours a week. You choose the days, you choose the hours, and then there I, teach you everything, give you all my templates, give you all my indicators, give you all my tools, try to pass all my knowledge, and then give you a way where you can turn now trading into a profession and into a business. All right. So that 500 gets you everything plus the 2 hours a week, which is 8 hours of direct coaching with me one-on-one. Once you're done, like let's say you learn what you needed to learn in 1 month, cool. You don't have to stay paying the 500. You can downgrade to the 99. So you could still be part of the elite plan and watch, the live trading. or you can downgrade to the 50 where you still have access to the community, and then you can still get the library of education at your disposal anytime you want to go back and say, oh yeah, that's right, how did I do this? You can always go watch the videos. So again, this is how you can learn how you start trading. It's a little long video, but it's very detailed as to step by step as to how you can start trading, because I get this question asked a lot, a lot. When I mean a lot, because people want to learn. All right. People want to learn. So the best way to learn is by actually putting it to practice step by step. So first step, let's review, is go sign up on the link I'm going to leave below with TradingView. It's free. You can sign up for free. Then go to YouTube, look up how to use TradingView. There's a whole bunch of videos on how to use it for beginners. You want to learn some other stuff for free? I'm going to be loading more videos like this on YouTube. So if you like this video, go ahead and give me a like. Go ahead and share. Go ahead and leave me a comment. What else would you want me to teach you guys? What else would you want me to make a video on so that you guys can keep learning? Uh, Also encourage you to go follow the social medias, right? So Day Trading Wolf and Instagram, it's just exactly how it is, Day Trading Wolf. Here you'll see me, share some of the results that the students are having, not me, the students, okay? So this is one of the other students I have, Bruno. Boom, he's funded with Top Step. Again, funding firm. He proved to them he can trade. He got funded and he got his payout of $4,500. This is another student, Diego, right? He had made that day $1,500. Here is another student of mine, Matt. He's also in a one-on-one. You can see on the calendar his consistency, one day 162, so you guys get the idea, right? So go follow social media, go see for yourself how we are doing this and how I'm helping other people to also become traders and take advantage of being able to work from home. All right. So this is all student results, not mine, student results. I like to show student results because who cares what I'm making if I can't teach you how to make money, or I can't teach you how to trade so you can make money? What good am I, right? What good am I as a coach or as someone here on the internet who can't prove to you that I can teach you how to make money, right? There's a lot of people that, do this, do my course, but do they have proof that they have other students or other people that they've taught what they know so that they can also make money? When I first started trading, I started looking for mentors. The first thing I did was, hey, let me see who have they taught, and you know, are those people making money? That's the first homework I did. And to make it easy for you to do your homework, just go to the social media. You'll see it. You'll see it. It's all students of mine who are sharing their results, how they're replicating, right? $1,486, amazing results, right? This was Anthony. He was, replicating his accounts through a software called TradeCopia. That's the other thing. I'll teach you what software to use. So there you go. Don't want to make it any more, any longer than it needs to be, this video. But here's your step by step, right? Platform, TradingView, go to YouTube, use the free 99 to do that. Also, if you want some free 99 stuff from me, I have a Discord link below. Join our Discord. And if you want to be serious, like if you see like, wow, this has a lot of potential and you really want to learn, I am willing to teach you. So I invite you to go visit the link I'm going to leave below as well, which is to my site. Join, all right? Try it out, watch the videos, learn, and maybe we'll have you join our wolf pack. All right. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like. Share this information with people. I want to grow this YouTube channel. The more engagement I get, the more videos I'll do. The less engagement I get, it's not going to motivate me to keep making videos, right? So motivate me, guys. Just how I'm going to motivate you to make money in trading, motivate me to continue to share videos like this with you. Okay. I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one.